This is a chamfer plane from a company called HONGDUI. Any good? No idea. Let's find out. So welcome back to the Woodgrafter. Today we're looking at a new brand in the shop, HONGDUI, a Chinese company that ships by the website Banggood. Now Banggood is a company that's been in touch with the channel 3 or 4 times over the last year. Now for a variety of reasons I've never really taken them up on the conversation, but they're very keen to do a bit of a sponsorship on the channel. And I've been watching, like most of us, the Hooked on Wood series that Dennis has been doing about Chinese tools. And on the whole, I must say I've been very impressed with what Dennis has been saying about the overall quality. So Banggood got in touch again in early January 2024 and said, hey, us again, still interested in some sort of partnership, are you interested? And I thought, do you know what? Yeah, let's have a look. So what I'm trying to do is look at the tools that Dennis has rated highly on his channel and have a look here on the Woodgrafter to see what we think. So today is the turn of the chamfer plane. So in this video we'll start off with the usual unboxing and we'll look at the important price point of this product. We'll then talk about why you would want a chamfer plane in the first place and what are the alternatives to using that type of device. We'll then look at the quality of the device itself and just look at some of the key features that it has, and then we'll put it through its paces and then sum up saying what do we think. So let's start off with that all-important unboxing. So the product is shipped in this brown box and it ships over from China. It's got your address, obviously rub that out on the front there, and that's about it. Opening the box, you get a plastic box and you get some instructions. Instructions aren't really that comprehensive, but it's not a complicated device. It'll talk you through a bit of a description, so it tells me that it does a round edge or a 45-degree chamfer, and it tells me it's made out of aluminium and steel. Talks a little bit about how you use the plane, but we'll have a look at that anyway. A little bit about the features, and then talks about some spare blades, and that really is about it in the instructions. Comes in this hard plastic case, which is what it is, and it's got these 4 clips on the side, and opening the case you see the device itself. It's got this sponge material inside the case which keeps it all safe. No cutouts, just a sponge material. And then you get an Allen key, plastic bag that feels like a recyclable material, and then you get the plane itself in all its glory. The plane has got 2 blades fitted. It's got a blade here and a blade here. This blade on this side of the tool is a radius, and this one here is a 45-degree chamfer. It's got some markings on here, 0 to about 6 millimeters and 0 to about 6 millimeters on this side. It's got a locking key here in the middle that allows you to adjust the depth of the planes. Turning the plane over, it's pretty much the same. You've got the adjustable knobs here for changing the depth of the overall cut, and this time you've got increments here in 1/32 of an inch. On the base of the plane it's got this groove here. This is set at 90 degrees and that guides you through the work to make sure that things are all repeatable. It's got a big silver knob here, loose and tight, and if you turn it to the loose position that allows you to adjust the depth of cut just by turning these big knobs here, and then when you get the position that you want just tighten that down and that locks the blade into place and that will no longer move. On the back it's got another knob here that you may think is also loosening and tightening, but it's not. That unscrews, and hiding away here inside the body is a spare blade. This is a blade in question and it's got 4 cutting sides, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 2 cutting sides are flat, and carefully, because it's so sharp, 2 cutting sides have the radius there inside them. So overall in the kit you get 3 blades. 2 are pre-fitted and then 1 spare one that hides away inside the body. Now you can buy spare blades for this as well, so not only have you got 3 inside here, for not a lot of money you can buy spare blades in kits of 10, so you get a lot of use out of this tool. Now the price point of this, it retails at $99.99 or £79.66. It's currently on offer, and to be honest it always seems to be on offer. So in February 2024, this is coming in at $68.99 or £54.96. It does leave China within 24 hours, but then takes a bit of time to get to your property. Somewhere around about 20 to 30 days. One of the good things about the Banggood website is when you look at the product, it tells you what the expected delivery date is, which is very, very helpful. Now, I've also got a voucher, and watch the end of the video. I'll put a code at the end of the video, and if you use that code before the end of February, this is going to come in at $63.99 shipped anywhere in the world, or £52 again shipped anywhere in the world. So a bit of discount there for you on the code. It's a high quality product. It's made out of machined aluminium and it's anodized, and it really is a heavy product. It feels really substantial. It feels like high quality. All the silver bits are all made out of steel, and I've just got these pre-installed sharpened blades here as well. Everything feels nice and solid. Everything feels really, really good quality. So I could see why Dennis was really happy with this device and really got excited by it. So now we've unboxed it and we've looked at the quality and the very, very few features. Why do you care about a chamfer plane? Well, in short, a chamfer plane puts a chamfer on the edge of a piece of material. And if you've been a woodworker for a while, one thing that you will know is that these edges here get incredibly sharp. And if you've used things like hard maple or oak in your projects, you've probably cut your fingers a few times on this edge. MDF is also incredibly sharp on this edge, and that sharp edge is known as an aris. When you've got these two planes coming together with this point here, that is known as an aris. And in woodworking we have a term: you want to break the aris. Now what that means is it takes off this sharp edge here on your projects. So if you imagine this was a tabletop or a sideboard or a chair or anything really, very often you'll want to round over this edge. You want to break that aris, and there's three reasons why you would really want to do that. The first one is it looks nice. If you leave this as a sharp edge, your project doesn't really look finished. It always looks slightly amateurish. But a really high quality round over on this edge, or a chamfer, 45-degree chamfer on that edge, makes a big difference and really puts a nice aesthetic on your project overall. The second of these is tactile. It feels nice. You don't want people cutting your hands on your furniture, and even when you're building things, you don't want to be handling these sharp edges all the time during the project build. So it feels nice, it's tactile, and people want to touch it and they'll stroke it. And if you do make a nice piece of furniture, just watch people, they touch it. It's a tactile experience. They're not just looking at it, it's not just functional, they're touching it. And as they touch it, you want them to feel this nice finished off quality edge on your project. So that tactile feel is the second big reason. And the final reason is it adds strength. Where these two surfaces come together, it actually makes a very, very weak point. And if you're using a material that chips easy, if you don't round this off, that will get damaged. It'll probably even be damaged as you're making the piece of furniture. But by just knocking that edge off, it takes away that fine point and it gives a little bit more strength and durability onto the edges of your projects. So it looks nice and it feels nice and it gives you a bit of strength as well to your product. So why wouldn't you want to do it? Now, you don't actually need a chamfer plane to make a chamfer. If you're a hand woodworker, you use a hand tool, and you're probably going to come in with something like a block plane. And you're going to bring your edge of your material here. You're going to find an angle on your stock, and you're simply going to take an angle down your material like so. And you're going to take off these nice spirals, but you're going to get this chamfer here on the edge of the stock, and that's what you're looking for. Now the challenge with doing that is you want all your chamfers to be the same. So what you tend to do is count strokes. So you'll say 1, 2, 3, and you're estimating that angle all the time that you're holding it. And then when you come to the next thing, you estimate the same angle again. 1, 2, 3. And if you're good and with practice, you start to get this nice chamfered corner here on your stock, and it looks really, really nice. Now you can do roundovers as well with a plane, and what you do is you take a flat stroke, 1, angle it over, 2, angle it over, 3, and keep doing that, 1, angle over, 2, 3, and you'll start to shape up and put this round over here on the edge of the stock. But that does take a bit of skill and a bit of practice to get right. And if you're thinking about a large piece of furniture, you want all the edges to be the same. Any variance on the number of strokes, any variance on how hard you push, any variance on the depth of the blade related to the sole of your plane, any variance on the angle you hold it will show up on your final product. And again, it can look a bit amateurish. So you can use a block plane. And this Lee Nielsen low angle block plane 102 model will cost you about 160 US dollars. So it's not a cheap proposition to get a quality one. You can buy a lot cheaper ones, but a quality one is $160. And when you bear in mind this is $60, you can see the difference. So yes, you can go ahead and use the block plane, and I've done that for years in my material, but it takes practice, it takes a bit of skill to get it right. But you can do it with a block plane. You can also sand it, and I know a lot of woodworkers will come through and they will sand the edge. And you can get a really nice edge by sanding that. And that's a very cheap option because that's a couple of pence, not $160. But once again, you need to make sure you're doing everything consistently. Every single edge has got to be the same. And that takes a lot of skill and practice as well. And also, I don't like the finish of a sanded, rounded edge. I much prefer a tool, a cutting tool on the edge. It just seems to give me a nicer finish. And of course, if you're a power tool user, you're probably going to come in with some sort of round over bit and just run your router around to make that cut. And that's always going to be accurate and repeatable and very adjustable and gives you a fantastic finish. And if you've got a palm router, you can take that to pretty much any surface. So this is probably a good option for you if you're a power tool worker and just use some sort of round over bit. Although you could use a sandpaper or the block plane or the router, there's something nice about having a hand tool that does the job. So for this to be good, it needs to give me consistent, repeatable cuts on that edge without thinking too much. So let's see if it can do that. Now when you use this type of plane, you want these two reference edges here to reference on your stock. So you don't want to be twisting this, you want it to rest directly onto that corner like so, and then it should be guaranteed. So I've got my depth of cut set to about 1 millimeter, which is about just under 2/32 of an inch. Now the good thing about this, the way it works is once you've got your depth on that cut, it can't go any deeper, and that gives you that repeatability all the way around. So I'll loosen this off again, and we'll come down another millimeter, so about 1.5-ish millimeters. Now it's working really well, to be honest with you. It's a nice long base, so it gives me a great reference. And even on the lead into the stock, there's quite a lot of reference here. So with a bit of care, I can make sure I'm going into the cut correctly as well. And it gives me, without any effort at all, a really good chamfer all the way around. Can't argue with that, can you? Just come in with another piece of scrap stock here. I'm going to loosen it off. I'm just going to back away that blade we've just used. Now obviously this has got a round blade in, so I just want to see when it starts to cut. So I'm just going to advance the blade while I'm moving the plane. And that's cutting about there. So it starts its cut on this particular stock about 2 millimeters. So I'm just going to come in a bit deeper, about 2.5 millimeters. Tighten that down. Let's see what we get. Bit deeper. just for fun, 3mm. Well, that's a deep cut. But it's taking it okay. Wow. I'm just going to try a bit more. And there you go, look at that. And that's made a beautiful round over. And because I've taken it so deep, it's also beginning to give me a little bit of a decorative edge, which really is nice. Changing blades is really simple. Loosen off the nut, take all that way down to about 5mm, so the blade is exposed there. Lock it down, and then you can simply use the Allen key, drop out the blade, get your new blade from inside the device, drop it back in, put the locking nut back in, or the locking screw back in, tighten it down, loosen, and then retract the blade back in, and there you go, the blade is changed. Now these blades are not really meant to be sharpened. I guess you could if you had the appropriate diamond stones, give them a quick sharpened, but they come in sets of 10. It's about £19.90 for a set of 10 blades, and each blade has 4 cutting surfaces on it, 2 flat and 2 arc cuts on there as well, so it's going to last you for quite a long time. And out of the box they're nice and sharp. Now this is only MDF, but that really is a beautiful profile both on the chamfer and on the arc. Now check the description, there's a code in there for you that's valid till the end of February 2024, and that will give you this device for $62.99 shipped to your door, or £52 again shipped to your door. So there you go, that's a HONGDUI chamfer plane from HONGDUI, shipped to you by Banggood. Go and check out their website, high quality piece of work, and I'll also leave a link in the description to Dennis's video around that one, obviously bringing a different angle and a different thought to his review on that product. So a quick video for today. I hope you found it useful. Take care in the workshop, and I'll see you next time on the Woodgrafter.